From the top of the charts to the space in your heart.
Welcome to round 63 of Eat the Buckle, the podcast that puts two horror movies in a head-to-head matchup where the loser will remain in the ring another week, and we will watch it repeatedly until we've determined the worst horror movie ever made. This week, we have newcomer 1994's Brainscan versus, for a third time, 1988's Blades. I'm Jared, and with me as always are my two co-hosts who won't let me borrow their radical new interactive CD-ROM game. I'm just kidding. We're best buddies forever. How you doing? It's Aaron and Josh.
Hey,
Yo.
What up?
Interactive CD-ROM.
Interactive CD-ROM, which Ebert went on and on about these special effects in the video game, which made me laugh. Like they're called graphics, Ebert.
Was there a video? There was.
Yeah, there was a.
Oh boy.
Well, the quests are given to him from the video game before it turns to life and becomes Sex Pistol Reject.
If anybody wants to know, if anyone wants to know what life was like, because you go online, you see a lot of people in their early 20s or teens these days. Like, did people really do this? I can point to this movie and say to people under the age of 21, you missed out on all of this because this is what we did every fucking weekend. And this is what people thought our group of friends were up to, specifically because of the soundtrack and Josh's duster that he used to wear before Columbine.
Yeah, you were.
So yes. We had
Columbine with that look.
We had fucking plaid shirts. We had Alice Cooper. We had lab tech computer speakers that were as big as a fucking brick. What else did we have? Oh, yes, a computer interactive assistant named Igor.
Hold on now.
We all had it.
We gotta introduce the damn thing first, guys.
No, you missed out. You shouldn't even watch this movie.
I didn't get a chance to breathe.
No. The kids listening to this, y'all missed out.
Oh, they missed out.
We lived it. We lived it.
Interactive CD-ROM games, dude. Dude, you're getting Adele and free AOL hours and all that jazz.
Oh,
you want to talk a horror movie? Remember having to time your time online with AOL.
Remember having to be like, my girlfriend in Charleston is online. You gotta get off. You gotta get off so I can get on.
And it was a simpler time when you could just unhook the telephone. That was your landline, children, and you would get thrown off the internet instantly. And your Canadian girlfriend thought she'd never talk to you again.
You had to wait to get on the internet. You had to sit there and fucking hope that the goddamn thing would connect. There was a chance you couldn't connect to the internet.
I remember trying to illegally download MP3s and having to wait till late at night so nobody would get on to try to use the phone line and disrupt your download.
Yeah. We were just talking about when we would get previews of like download something and wait for hours to get like a 10-second snippet of like the new Rentals song. Me and Erica were just talking about how we heard that 10-second snippet of "She says it's all right," that like over and over, and we waited hours for that.
And don't get us started on online pornography. It would take up to 90 seconds just to get to a neckline.
A static, non-moving neckline. Man, what the Puritans wouldn't give for that, though. We had it good compared to the Puritans.
And no GIFs. There were no GIFs.
All right.
But instead, we can talk about this movie.
We teased it enough.
I like how prior to hitting record, we're like, let's just jump right into the movie first, and then we'll start bullshitting after that. Instant bullshit.
This is setting the
First of all,
table.
that was him that said that, and second of all,
no.
he's the one that's
No, we're not
started
talking
ranting.
We're not talking about you and your social phobia at Aldi's. We're talking about what everybody was doing in 1994, man.
Outlander wine. I think this one's called Outlander. Yo, yeah.
He's a fan. He went back for more.
It's the same one.
Oh,
I bought it that day. I had 2 bottles.
And if we're talking about shout outs and shout backs, I have a 3-share $100,000.
That's why you're all fired up. You said you hadn't had dinner, but you're crushing all that shug.
This is my dinner right here.
All right. Our first movie up, as we teased, is 1994's Brainscan. This was released. You guys, I was 3 days away from watching this on its birthday. I watched it on April 19th, and it was released on April 22nd, 1994.
wow.
Budget unknown. I could not find a budget for this movie. Box office $4.5 million. Written by Brian Owens and Andre Kevin Walker. Directed by John Flynn. Starring Edward Furlong, Frank Langella, Amy Hargreaves, Jamie Galen, and T. Ryder Smith as the iconic villain and most worn Halloween costume of 1994.
Shut the fuck up.
Trickster. No, that's not a true
Poor
fact.
Frank Langella.
Poor Franklin.
Skeletor himself,
That man is an acclaimed actor.
not for Masters of the Universe.
In this movie, a killer CD-ROM game infects the mind of a young kid who, by today's standards, would be known as an incel, causing him to go on a murdering spree in order to achieve the milestones of the game. Is this one of the most of-the-time movies we've seen so far? Yep. Will it eat the buckle? Maybe. Gentlemen, we've already talked a little bit about it, but let's see what you thought about Brainscan.
Well, it's hard to say as I've watched this close to 2 weeks ago now, and I'm trying to remember it. And I can't tell you when the last time I actually took a note for this podcast was. So
I got your back, buddies forever.
I don't remember enjoying it at all when I watched it, and revisiting it in about the 20 minutes before we started recording to refresh my memory, I became aware of why. It's really shitty. It's a really bad movie. And Edward Furlong is a really bad actor.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, you're coming out Tarantino style right off the hip.
Oh, I'm serious, guys.
Oh.
Did he only get cast? I know he didn't do much after this because of his personal troubles, which will.
Oh, he did a lot.
His demons.
After this.
He got brain scanned for real.
Was it only because he was in Terminator 2 and that was such a big movie that people thought he was the next big thing and just went with it?
Well, I think it was because the ladies loved him. He was
You're selling short all of his Aerosmith videos.
We'll get to Aerosmith too.
Oh, you're gonna have this is gonna be call back the episode. Truth be told, I have you to thank Jared.
Prominently featured in this movie.
Yes, Jared. Because of you, I finally know that the trickster is not played by what's his name, Lance Hendrickson.
It could have been.
For what are we at? 32 years now. I have thought Lance Hendrickson was the trickster from the box art at the old L&M video.
Uh-huh.
And I, truth be told, was gobsmacked.
Just now?
No, not just now. I mean, when I watched the movie,
because I picked the movie is why I.
yes. Okay. When you picked the movie, and I was like, oh, that's that movie with Lance Hendrickson. I put play on and I start doing my research while we're going through the credits, and I go, wait, who the fuck? It's T. Ryder Smith.
And it gives him the credit as trickster.
The only thing I can tell you that I've seen of T. Ryder Smith is he did some voices in Venture Brothers, which is near and dear to my heart. But outside of that, Brother, I can't tell you anything he's done.
Well, now you know something else he's done, and let me tell you, legendary.
Oh, stop.
Legendary performance as
No.
Trickster. He comes out with his fucking Bill Murray from Scrooged hairdo.
Yeah.
Like if Bill Murray from Scrooge was in, I don't know, Wham or Aha or some shit.
Yeah. He looks
But he's supposed to be like a punk demon.
He looks like what AI would generate if you said, please generate an image of a 90s punk rocker.
He looked awesome.
Oh my God, he's so bad.
You know what the second thing that blew my mind doing research on this movie?
What's that?
After Foe Hendrickson was playing Trickster,
What's that?
is that the person who came up with the idea for the movie Seven helped write this movie.
Wow.
Andrew Kevin Walker,
Kevin Walker.
who came up with the idea for Seven and wrote multiple drafts, helped write this with what's the guy's Brian Owens. And you know what Brian Owens' claim to fame is? He was in an episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, specifically a 1975 episode called A Dentist
Where
and a
Mr.
Tooth Fairy.
Plays a CD-ROM game and ends up murdering his neighbor.
No, in 1975, they maybe read from Demon Seed.
I could see a kernel of something 7-ish in the
No,
in
you
a
couldn't.
screenplay, in a treatment for this. Maybe not the final
No.
product, but I could see a decent idea coming from this movie just being butchered. I did not dislike this movie. I had a decent. If I had watched this in 1994, I would have been fucking all over this movie.
How did we not watch this movie?
I don't know. This is the first time I'd seen it. Yeah.
I tell you how, because when we saw the previews, we were like, that looks dumb. I remember making fun of that. What's the line he has? Like, want to play a game or something like that?
Probably.
I remember making fun of the Trickster from the preview every time that trailer came on, and I don't think we liked Edward Furlong very much by that point.
I was a fur baby.
Oh wow.
Fur baby.
I was a fur baby. I was long in the fur. I always assumed that this was a L-Man type movie, like real virtual reality.
Technically is,
Centric.
but
like
CGI.
But in like a virtual reality CGI world. But which I was glad that it wasn't. It actually, like, I thought so he, okay.
It's just a boy arguing with a weirdo in his bedroom.
And that kid is a fucking creep. That's my second note that I took after screaming about how this was our existence in 1994. And that's probably actually why we fucking made fun of that movie, because we were 2 or 3 years too old to enjoy what they were putting down. I put with 3 exclamation points, this kid's a fucking creep.
Which one?
Furlong?
Eddie Furlong's character.
Yeah, he's a perv. He's taking pictures of his neighbor and like.
We're
going
to be all over the place. There's not going to be any coherence to talk about this movie.
That's what I know. I'm trying to realize
the perv until at the end of the movie to will him back to fight some more.
You say rein it in and then you jump to the end of the movie?
That doesn't make it right either. They're both creeps. Everyone's a creep. It was the 90s. We're all sexual perverts in the 90s.
His girlfriend is like, I would take pictures of you too.
It's
like, oh, you're both creeps. Okay.
That was my final note. Two creepy voyeurs find each other. It's a love story, and at heart. Let's rein this in. For the listeners, this movie in a nutshell, these 2 kids find an ad for a game in Fangoria that promises to be like the most cerebral experience you'll ever have as a horror game. So they get all jazzed about it. Eddie Furlong calls a number and like 2 days later gets sent an interactive CD-ROM, dude. And he turns it on and he like convulses and passes out and dreams that he murders somebody, and then the next day that person is actually murdered. And so that's kind of the thing, is he gets these prompts from the trickster, who's a man that comes out of his TV because of the game, who tells him his next quest is to kill people, and so on and so forth. Is it real? Is it in his mind? Is it a brain scan? There you go.
It's not that engaging, but you do find out.
It's not real.
But it is. It gives you a fucking
Bad dreams.
no, because at the very okay. I can't.
Wait.
skip
Let me
last shot of
give
the
you
movie.
here, Jared. I have a perfect example to give about how you can tell instantly this is going to be a movie trope of it never happened. We made it up. Whose phone is beeping, by the way?
I
keep hearing a bloop, bloop.
No idea what that
I
is.
don't know.
Don't
It's
make
gonna
me
be
lock.
okay. It's gonna be
Don't
okay.
make me lock up again.
It's gonna be okay.
But unless, and this is my first example of this, where I ask you this question: is Eddie Furlong a mutant? Because much like Malcolm McDowell's Dr. Loomis, he time travels across time and space because, number one, he sees the news broadcasts at his would-be girlfriend's parents' house, okay, of the murder that he thinks he committed. Number two, he leaves said girlfriend's parents' house, runs across his big rich yard, because you can tell he comes from a broken rich home, goes all the way upstairs to his third-story apartment, and the newscast is still going on. Then number three, he arrives at the murder scene, and the cops and news people are still there. So unless he is a mutant who can teleport, there is no way Eddie Furlong can have those three things happen to him and it be reality.
Ooh, that's also bad writing.
Yeah. I think that's bad.
The guy that helped write or that wrote Seven now is suddenly a bad writer because of that.
Well, he wrote treatments for both movies. We don't know what he had to do with the final product. He could have been the good parts of Seven and the good parts of this, or the bad parts of Seven and the bad. There's no bad parts of Seven.
No, he is the brain behind Seven.
Okay.
Mr. Walker. But no, you're asking, and I'm telling you, as a person absorbing media, it spells it out real early that there's no fucking
that
way.
Was intentional for them to be like, here's the clues we're giving you. I think that's bad writing. Because the very last shot of the movie is the dog carrying the severed foot in its mouth.
Oh, you actually watched the credits? You watched the mid-credits teaser?
No, that was just the last shot of the movie.
No, it was after some credits started rolling.
Oh, I don't know. But
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
from
2 weeks ago.
The last shot of the movie is that dog that's following him around walks across the yard with the severed foot from the first person he killed in its mouth. So you're like, oh, I reckon that might have been real.
Now that you bring that up, here's the second. Is Eddie Furlong a mutant? Or is he a predator from the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Predator? Because number one, man with dog who finds foot later in the movie shows up and in broad daylight does not see him at his feet. Then there is number two example, which is security guard in the last half an hour with a flashlight. Also cannot see at arm's length Eddie Furlong at his feet.
I don't remember that.
Again, I think that's just bad writing and not them giving you clues to what's real and what's not. I think you're correctly nitpicking it. These are faults of the movie, but I don't think they
No,
were.
I think that was
I
Mr.
don't
Walker's
think-
way of giving you little kernels to say this is going to pay off when you realize.
And why would he
It's
put
all
the
a
foot
dream.
in at the end?
And how dare you pull out these faults of this movie when you're a fan of Don Dohler?
I'm telling you,
Don't bring it. Please don't. No.
I'm giving
No.
you positives of this movie. You guys are taking it as a negative, though.
Those aren't. I'm
These
saying
are positives.
They're not
They're
intentional.
letting you in on what they know. Hey, you, the insightful viewer, these things can't possibly be happening in real
No
life.
one watching this movie was insightful in the time it came out. They just wanted to see interactive CD-ROM, dude.
So we have an hour. How long was this movie? About an hour 30.
Too long.
Yeah.
Too long.
And the body count 3, 2,
It never happened.
3.
They made it up.
2. Guy lives, best friend dies, and I think that's it.
No, the cop at the end, Frank Langella.
Frank Langella, and technically David Hambleton, who plays the principal, also played the bad guy from Captain Power. If you all remember Captain Power,
Of course. Who doesn't?
I do remember Captain. Does
Lord
Franklin
Dredd.
die? I
That
thought
was
he.
his name.
What, Josh?
I thought Frank Langella shot Edward Furlong at the end. Did he die?
No.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember. Frank Langella just comes in and point blank doesn't say stop or anything, doesn't read the rights, stop or I'll shoot. He just straight up busts in the door and shoots Eddie Furlong.
Shoots a child.
In front of his girlfriend in a nightie for Josh. She's a nice, tasteful nightie. You know how those 18-year-olds in 1994 wore nighties to bed.
Some might call it a teddy.
A teddy. All right. Some things stood out to me. Of course, you know it's a horror movie from the 1990s because of that soundtrack. You know who we had? Yeah!
Yep.
Yeah,
Now-
Zombie in there, Butthole Surfers.
Wait,
those are
wait.
two. If those two aren't on the checklist, it is not a soundtrack from a 90s horror.
And Primus.
Primus, of course.
Yep.
That's-
You had
Primus starts blasting. It's like, what the?
Jared, you buried the lead on the White Zombie Thunder Kiss 65. It's not just White Zombie's version of Thunder Kiss 65. It is the remix by none other than KMFDM.
Yes, it is. It is the KMFDM remix.
You're going to say the remix by the Trickster.
They could have been the Tricksters mix. Who knows?
The Trickster. The mix.
Trickster remix.
I feel like there was they had to have an obligatory shot of Edward Furlong on a motorbike because that's what he does. Just
It's
rides
not a motorbike. It is a fucking
scooter, but they had to be like, we need to put him on something.
With his greasy hair.
Yeah.
And
What's in the budget? We can get you a Vespa. Okay, that's cool enough.
It's like that shitty GoBot moped scooter is what he's riding. Remember the little red stupid fucking thing that was supposed to be the stand-in for Bumblebee? That's what he's driving, and no one looked cool driving that shit.
I know that the 90s was not a great time for fashion, but I don't remember it ever being cool to dress up in David Byrne's wardrobe from Talking Heads, and every outfit Edward Furlong had was like 4 times bigger than it needed to be to fit his body. And
Those baggy clothes, that was dope.
I was gonna say, yeah, we had all kinds of baggy clothes.
dope,
in the
man.
90s.
he had baggy, but that was beyond baggy.
Oh, he was beyond cool, man. He was cooler than what was cool, so he was double baggy. Quit hating Furlong.
This isn't a hate on Furlong. This is just a choice. Why?
I don't know. Was it the CD-ROM world making his clothes baggy?
I don't know.
One last thing, and then we do need that I want to say. Then we do need to talk about the Furlong of it all. His room was you kind of mentioned it earlier, Aaron, but as I've been playing Fallout a lot more recently, his room is like something you would build in the Fallout shelter builder. There's just so much weird shit that of the time would have been like he had that vertical cylindrical like fish tank.
Yes. And I had a
water
note
in it,
I had a note about that stupid water tank because he towards the end of the movie he goes ape shit, and I guess you can say that in 2026 ape shit, where he starts destroying his own room because he's upset with Trickster, and I said, Mr. Furlong, the very first thing you need to smash is your 4-foot water tube that makes bubbles.
It may have been load bearing.
It seemed like it was.
It might have been load bearing. Maybe he knew
it was from the floor to the ceiling of his attic apartment. And I actually paused it and rewound it when he made a sandwich to make sure that he didn't have a full kitchen in his own room.
He did. The refrigerator was like a 1950s icebox.
No, I'm not talking about the fridge. I'm talking about the full refrigerator. That, like the full kitchen. Like there's one scene downstairs that's his like main kitchen, and then upstairs he's got a microwave and a refrigerator scenario, which reminded me of when you lived across the street from us in college, of our one friend who lived like Eddie Furlong in this movie,
or a Fallout survivor. But that's what I'm saying. Like everything was so mismatched and just like none of it made sense. It would have been like that would have been my dream room from 1994.
All of us in 1994 had 26 speakers around the room in our attic apartment, and we also had that giant sex chair that he was in.
What it reminded me of is when we were in middle school, we had a friend who lived in a McMansion with only his mom, who she was mostly in her bedroom or the kitchen was the only times you'd ever see her. And he had the rest of this house to himself. There was like, you'd walk around the corner, there'd be a suit of armor, or you'd walk into a room and there'd just be like 80 speakers just laying around. Like that is exactly what Edward room reminded me.
Remember all the steakums you could ever want to eat.
And all the steakums you could ever want.
This is what kids of the internet, this is what us adults did 1994. We went to broken homes and we skateboarded, we wore plaid, we waited 8 minutes to sign on to AOL to download a static photo of a woman that took 3 minutes to load if you were lucky. But it was the fastest internet that divorced parents could buy.
We didn't go to the video store and rent Brainscan.
No, because we could tell this was poser shit.
Poser shit.
You want to get real? This is poser shit.
This shit ruled. What are you talking about?
Somebody that lived it, this is poser shit.
It was fucking late. It had no character, no personality.
Thank you.
You could tell that they were trying to set the Trickster up to be like an iconic,
like the next Freddy.
Yeah, and he was boring. There's nothing fun about him.
He was like the Trickster from Mark Hamill in the Flash TV show. At the same time, he even looked the same.
To me, he looked. What was the band that song? I'm feeling zombified.
That had to have been the inspiration.
You've got to get
somebody look that up.
Yeah,
I'm feeling zombified. Who was it?
Jared? The scariest thing in this horror movie is Eddie Furlong's way of drinking milk.
Straight off the teat of his talent manager.
He's just chugging it and it's all over him, and it's sticky. He's in that fucking attic apartment. He's not cleaning that shit up.
Alien Sex Fiend was I'm feeling zombified. It does look exactly. I'm gonna post a picture of that.
Show that to the camera right now.
Oh, hold on.
Because I remember the song but not the man. Person, I should say.
I can't.
The second scariest thing in this movie. Oh God, yeah. The second scariest thing is the wet dream sequence.
Oh yeah.
wherein a 22 to 24-year-old has to straddle a 15-year-old Edward Furlong for a movie scene.
What a dream.
Mm-hmm.
I felt so bad for that actor that she had to get on top and like the director, it's the 90s. There's no intimacy coordinator. It's just get over there on Eddie and straddle him.
Just rather around a little bit.
Rather around. And she's already shown her breast, so miraculously you don't get a second breast shot from this woman. But it just was. I'm in my mid 40s. I'm watching this, going, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this, because I don't need to see 15-year-old Eddie Furlong popping wood for the rest of until the heat death of the internet, since this is freely available anywhere.
Well, it's a good thing that his waist size 44 pants show much.
Yeah. He's not touching print. What's it called?
That's it, I think.
Feeling print or touching
print.
That's the new thing the kids say when you can see the outline of a hog, like a John Hamm hog through a pant.
Yes.
Reaching print or something like that.
Touching. Oh no, that's like you got a hard on and your dick is moving the waistline of your pants.
Yeah, it's something like that.
So instead of easily saying Calvin Klein, it stretches out and says Calvin Klein.
Do you guys remember?
I know all too well.
Do you guys remember 1-800-555-TELL?
No.
Do you remember that phone number?
I do.
There's a part in the movie where he has his computer, essentially Siri or Alexa. He has an AI that he calls Igor. He's like, Igor, call blah, blah, blah. Call this. And then he's like, Igor, what's the number to... There was pre-internet, or like most
in
people, the heyday,
in the before
times, there was a number you could call. It was 1-800-555-TELL, and it was all automated. And you could ask it anything. You could be like, what's the weather in, Malaga, Spain? What's, who won the Knicks Celtics game? And it would be like, hold on. The Knicks won 100. And you could get like movie times. You could get.
Obviously the Knicks won.
Yes.
Do you remember what else you could do?
You could. What could you?
You could play blackjack with.
That's right.
With the voice of Sean Connery as you.
What?
That's right.
It was like, would you like another card?
Yeah, I think there were a couple voices you could.
Busted.
I don't remember this.
I remember late nights being drunk after a hangout at whoever's house and be like, I'm just gonna call it 555-TELL and fuck around for a while. You could ask it a bunch of shit, and it was like AI. It was one of the first AI chats that I can think of. It was nuts. And but anyway, him talking to Igor, it was the first time I've thought of that in like 20 fucking years, if not longer.
What do you think would happen if you call that number now?
I don't know. Let's find out.
You fucking trickster comes out of the godforsaken iPhone and eats your soul. Don't do it.
I'm calling it right now.
No.
5,
You'll be dead.
8355. Hold on.
Jared's about to get zombified.
Josh. Oh no, it's dead.
Too many people are calling it. It's busy. The first time an 800 number's been busy. Wow. Fuck. What a time.
What a time to be alive. Shall we talk
Not
about
now? 1994 was the time to be alive. Sorry, you missed it. You missed it.
I would love to erase the internet and go back to relying on 555-TELL for any knowledge I needed.
Think about what we had. You had, what was it? 1-800-ASK?
What?
What was the name of it? What was the name of the phone?
555-TELL.
All right, you had 555-TELL, and you had porn in the woods. You didn't need anything else as a kid.
Yeah.
You could just find porno mags in the woods around the neighborhood. Like you didn't need to go online. You talked to your friends on the phone. You actually talked to people. We weren't sitting doom scrolling on a phone.
Yeah.
You had to go outside to find pornography. You had a whole AI were ready to talk to you if you just called 555-TELL. You could call Movie Phone and find out what time were the movies playing.
And Josh, you're jumping.
Welcome to Gen X, the podcast.
And you know what? When 555-TELL was brought into our lives, it wasn't like, oh, this is the end of civilization. It was like, this fucking rules. Like, this is all we need.
Yeah.
And I had to call it from a cordless phone, not from my iPhone. I had to take a cordless phone to my couch and dial 555.
Oh, look at you, Rockefeller, your cordless phone.
Yeah.
We had phones with cords. We could only go 10 feet away if you were really had gone to Radio Shack and ponied up for the long extension cord
Right.
to the receiver, to the...
Definitely had the long cords, too. I remember that.
Oh, yeah. We had fucking rotary phones into high school. That's when no one else had rotary phones. The old household of...
Oh, that kitchen phone was rotary until like 2001.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we got to get back so we can put a button on.
Are we going to talk about the furlong of it all?
But first, I want to talk about the Aerosmith of it all. Because the
lay it on me, baby.
The girl. Well, we're an Aerosmith centric podcast.
In the name of the fallen rock and roller coaster, lay it on me.
The love interest in this movie, I can't be bothered to remember her name or look it up. In her room, she had 2 Aerosmith posters.
Mm-hmm.
Both Kimberly
album covers of the album Get a Grip. Yeah. Aerosmith's not on the soundtrack, but they're heavily featured posters. Erica and I got in a big argument over whether or not Living on the Edge is a good song. What are your guys? I have to know your thoughts of. Now, something right with the world today, but everybody knows it's wrong. You know that song?
Yes, I can tell you definitively. I have never. I will never, and you guys can sing it wholeheartedly. Aerosmith sucks.
That song fucking rules.
That song fucking rules. You can say no, you can let it go, but I would rather be a hanger now. Do. But
talking about sexual child predators.
Sure.
From last time that we were together.
Yeah, they all were.
Look that shit up.
Of course, so was David Bowie. So was everyone. So we're all, every fucking buddy.
Doesn't make it right, but you
so
still.
Josh.
What? What? I was acquitted.
But you did have a Ferris wheel in your front yard. You already said that last week. You are on record. Okay, so we got 2 votes that Living on the Edge rules.
It fucking rules.
It does rule. The rest of that album sucks. It was all their fucking shitty crying and all those love ballads. But man, Living on the Edge was.
What about big ones you can look at?
Is that their greatest hits?
That was their video collection.
Yeah, they rule.
Little that the sky is falling.
No. Okay, now we got to talk about the Edward Furlong of it all.
Okay, now I need you to pull out your phone.
Uh-huh.
No.
I'm worried.
Briefly watch the clip that I shared with you.
Yeah, it's just as soon as you bring it up, the poor man looks like a boggle.
A boggle. Okay.
I don't. This is not.
No, I'm not punching down on him.
Oh man.
The video is a short.
He's signing a copy of Brainscan.
Yes,
in the video.
Wait,
he's getting paid to sign.
True.
Now, what I want you to keep in mind, though, because you're not listening to the audio, when you watch that clip, he's at a convention or something, and there's a guy talking to him who's going on and on about what an awesome movie Brainscan is and how it's his favorite Edward Furlong movie. And the whole time, Edward Furlong is looking at him like waiting for the other shoe to drop, like he's about to come up out of his chair to punch the dude once he says like a mean thing. But the guy seems genuinely excited. And so Edward's just constantly going between like being on the defensive and then laughing. Meanwhile, he's signing a copy of Brainscan on Blu-ray, and he asks the fan, "Did they ever bring that shit out on Blu-ray?" Swear to God, he asks that question as he's signing a copy of the blue.
First of all, that man was me getting Brainscan signed.
No, it sounded like one of the guys from Rockafire Explosion, the documentary, getting that thing signed.
And then at one point, he takes out his vape and he just takes like a huge hit.
Yeah, he's fucking rocked out of his Gordon.
Yeah. Now, a counterpoint to what Josh's impression of that was I saw a broken, sad man just doing what he could to make ends meet. Mm-hmm. And when the guy was dapping up, what's the name of this movie? Brainscan.
Brain fart.
Brain fart. When he's dapping up the movie, that's when Eddie Furlong, he says, why did he's asked, why did you take the film? Was it interesting to you? And he goes, to be honest, man, money. And then the guy starts going on about how great and how it spoke to his generation. And that's when Eddie Furlong is like, I fucking hate this movie. He takes this giant rip on a robot dick vape. And then he goes, hey man, I think verbatim, and I'm going to put a little flourish on this because I can't help myself. He's like, fucking A, man, soundtrack was boss. Something like that is what he says. Yes. And I agree. He's like right. we all enjoyed that music growing up, but I would not consider it boss in 2026.
Oh, I would. Primus, Butthole Surfers.
Woo. You know what have made it boss? Living off the edge.
Yeah, that would have really put it up over the edge. I was gonna dap up Edward Furlong because, to my knowledge, I've seen 3 movies he's in: Terminator 2, this, and American History X. And I gotta disagree with Josh. I didn't think he was that bad in this, and I think he's great in Terminator 2, and I think he's really good in American History X. So, like, I don't know what happened to him. He's a good-looking kid. He had enough talent. I mean, compared to a lot of other fucks that were the Tiger Beat era of 1994. I guess that's true. He just had a rocky road, man. I feel bad for the guy. That sucks. That.
Well, you should probably read his Wikipedia. As a 15-year-old, he was dating and later married his 29-year-old manager.
That's on her.
Yeah, he was.
He was into drugs really early, had a lot of trouble with the law. He ended up divorcing her, and then later she sued him for money that he owed her as his manager. And she also claimed that he was physically abusive to her.
Which would suck if that's true.
It would suck if that's true. And also, yeah.
He got Feldman. Like he had enough charisma to make it some big hits, and then just the fucking business took advantage of him, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
That's always sad to see that happen.
Had a rough go of it.
Yeah, that sucks. That is a bummer to see him like that, but he is right. That's a boss fucking soundtrack.
Yeah. Right about one thing, that shit needs to be on Blu-ray. That's a boss soundtrack.
Guys, vamp for a second.
We just did.
Well, we vamped for a lot.
What is change the laundry?
Yeah, check your laundry, Jared.
It's going to buzz in a minute, but I'm going to grab a beer.
God. Our professional podcast.
I don't know what the voice sees in this movie.
I thought when he bent over just now, he was going to fart into the microphone.
Oh, he's just going to show us his cute kitty.
Not show us Dr. Loomis the cat. But the only thing I can definitively say it did make me remember wholeheartedly 1994.
Yes, I did enjoy the nostalgia of the movie. I really enjoyed the 90s, living through them, and if I'm being truthful, I want to go back, and I just want to live it again and again.
Well, wait. You don't want to fall into that fallacy because that's how you end up middle-aged and conservative and back at church.
Oh no!
Because you start that false pretense or pretext of things used to be much better.
How would that make me conservative and going to church? I didn't do that in the 90s.
Well, you will, because it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope because where are you going to find old heads? They're not hanging out at bars because people's livers can't hang for more than 25 years. They're going to be at church. They're going to be at work. Someone's going to say, "Oh, you should really talk to my group about this." And you go, "Oh, what's that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's my Bible study."
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sit in my house and listen to my records and play old RPGs.
Watch wrestling.
And watch wrestling and just wait for the asteroid.
It can't come soon enough.
Did you guys see the crazy fucking Hollywood news headline?
No.
Which one of late?
Because of the biopic Michael got like $400 million over opening weekend.
You mean the trilogy that's coming?
Well,
that they already had planned?
That's not the news I was going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Because of the success of that, Victor Salva's doing the reboot of The Sandlot.
Oh, God. I don't think we have a long enough slide whistle for that joke.
What? Gold. That's gold, baby. If you cut that, I will fucking quit.
That was Jared. That was Jared's joke.
Real question though, did you guys see the trailer dropped for Evil Dead Burn, the actual trailer?
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Don't like
I'm
it.
over Evil Dead.
Oh, come on.
I loved the teaser they put out. I was fucking rock hard when I watched that shit. And then I saw the actual trailer and I was like,
so hear me out then. You probably thought the same thing I did at first because it seems like it's going to be slow and it's a lot of like, family secrets and shit like that. And I think that they cut that trailer in a way to make it look like a movie that it's not. Because you see,
they're not going to give away the worst deaths. The guy with the dishwasher was pretty terrible. Yeah. And I mean terrible in gruesome, not terrible as in it looked fake.
That's what bummed me out. I was like, oh, God damn it. Don't show me that.
That's the thing. I own, let me see if it's in this pile, Evil Dead, what was it, 2013?
Mm-hmm.
I own it, but I only watch it every once in a while because it is good, but it is gruesome.
It's awesome.
But I mean,
that's what this looks like a direct sequel to.
The original ones for their time were gruesome as fuck. I mean, when we watched them, by the time we saw them, they were dated and obviously cheesy. That's just kind of the cornerstone of. But like bloody and fucking gory and over the top. So I expect that. It's just the new one just looks like too much of a too many tropes.
I'm all in, baby.
I'll watch it. I'll be there opening minute. I'll watch it. I'm excited for it. It's just like the trailer brought me down a lot from the high I was on from the teaser.
Well, I just like how Alice is in it.
Who?
The girl from the first one that
Is she?
Yeah,
from Rise.
At the very beginning, she comes into the house. They're like, Alice. And it's the fucking chick from the first one that, like, the movie Evil Dead Rise starts off with her getting possessed in the cabin.
Okay. I was going to ask, do we know whether or not this is attached to Rise?
Yeah, some way it is because that is the same girl from Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to doubt them. The whole Raimi and company, they're batting 1,000 with everything. I mean, even the TV show, everything they've put out with the franchise. I'm on board with. So I'm excited for it. It's just that it put a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But who knows? I hope it's good, and I can't fucking wait to watch it.
Me either.
Yeah.
I was talking to Katie last week about we're getting ready to be into summer movie flicks, and I told her straight up, I was like, there is nothing in the next 6 months that I give a shit about.
Scary Movie 6, baby.
Except
the new Zach Kreger Resident Evil. I love weapons and Barbarian. I don't care that it's Resident Evil. I trust him to put out some good shit.
Resident Evil is poison.
He has said that it was going to be a movie that he wanted to make anyway, and then it just happened that he got the rights to Resident Evil. So he said it's not going to have anything to do with like the IP. There's not going to be like Chris Redfield running around Raccoon City. He's just making a cool fucking movie that he wants to make. From what he says, I don't know.
So why call it Resident Evil?
Because there's already been 8 fucking horrible Resident Evil movies. So
exactly.
Maybe make a good one.
So John Q. Public is going to say, I ain't going to watch that shit.
Here's why you call it Resident Evil, because we've heard about this from the We'll See You in Hell podcast, is because when you go to pitch a movie, the studio looks at you and says, well, here's what we had in mind. Here's a list of all the things we own, and we want you to do this. And then he probably looked at it and said, well, here's your Resident Evil script. And they said, love it, make it.
Yeah. Which just like I was saying with Raimi and company, like fucking Weapons is brilliant. Barbarian's brilliant. Like I have no reason to doubt that he'll put it. And it's 90 minutes long. So it's going to be lean and mean, baby. I hope. High hopes for this one. We'll
Better
see.
have an alligator in a sewer. I'm taking my complaints to Reddit.
Do you guys want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
Alrighty then. It's a new game. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be real experimental, guys. Bear with me. This one's called Mad Scientist Libs.
Oh, no.
Mad Scientist Libs. Got 7 phrases here.
Did Mad Libs actually just have a Mad Scientist Libs?
Probably. God damn it. Mad Mardigan Libs. I got 7 phrases. Aaron, we'll start with you. I'm going to ask you to give me a verb.
They are mad scientists, mad libs. Jared.
Mad Mardigan Libs.
Madmen libs.
Madman Libs. There you go. That's a punch up. Madman Libs.
What do you need from me?
Give me a verb.
Dies.
Give me a noun.
I almost said something that would have got me on a list. Cat. I'm trying not to be
Give me
round
another
up.
verb.
Lives.
All right. Now I'm going to read the sentence, and it's a quote from a movie. You're going to give me the movie, and for bonus points, who said it and the actual quote.
Oh, wow.
Ready?
I bet you I don't, but let's go.
Where we're dying, we don't need cats to live.
Oh, that is my favorite wine purveyor, Sam Neill from Event Horizon.
And the actual quote for a third point.
Wait, am I thinking of Back to the Future or Event Horizon? Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see.
3 points.
Damn.
Oh,
Josh, please give me a verb.
Boinking.
Give me a noun.
Rope.
Give me an adjective.
Hairy.
ooh.
Give me a noun.
Lipstick.
Give me a verb.
Smash.
And then final, a noun.
Donkey.
Man, you're getting the long one.
Boink the rope with a hairy lipstick, and you'll always be able to smash at yourself in the donkey. Do you know it, Jot? First, I just need the movie.
Man.
Okay, so that's 2 points, and now
And play the game with the fair heart. And I don't remember the second part of it.
I'll give you a half a point. Play the game with a fair heart, and you'll always be able to look at yourself in the mirror.
Okay.
Or smash at yourself in the donkey.
It's easy for Jared because he can just look down at his thigh and read that between his left leg and his right leg. If you press Jared's legs together, he has a tattoo that has that whole monologue from Max to Fishman on his legs. So when he's down at work, he just pulls up his shorts and just looks right down and gets pumped.
Max's big smiling face on the head of his cock.
It's a mustache tattooed on his dickhead.
My pubes are like his chia hair. This is blue. We're getting blue. All right, Aaron.
Getting blue.
Give me a noun.
Dog.
Give me a color.
Gray.
Give me a noun.
Pudding.
Give me a body part.
Cock.
Give me an adjective.
Sweaty.
Give me a number.
47.
Give me a noun.
City.
Currency.
Lira.
And finally a noun.
Monster.
Here we go. That dog and the gray pudding make your cock sweatier than a 47-pound city of Lira monster.
I want to say this is something from Planet Terror. No. This is Buck Flower from that shitty movie where he keeps getting stuck in the closet, which is Sorority Babes in the Slime Bowl Ballerama. And he says that chick, oh shit, that chick has a mouth that'll make your, or something. That chick has tits that'll make your pecker harder than a 10-cent gumball. Or,
Give me 1.5.
ball or jawbreaker.
It was Buck Flower, but it was cheerleader camp.
Cheerleader! Oh, I know. As soon as I said,
And then that judge in the orange skirt make your pee-pee harder than the 10-pound bag of nickel jawbreakers.
yeah, I knew jawbreakers.
I won't do all 7 of these unless you guys want to, since it's taking a little bit of time.
Well, what else are we going to do? Talk about the other fucking movie?
True.
Yeah, I'd rather do this than anyone. No one gives a flying fuck about blades.
The next ones are shorter. So, Josh, give me a noun.
Hippo.
Give me a verb.
Strangle.
Give me a verb.
Masturbate.
And finally a noun.
Whiskey bottle. Bottle.
All right, here you go. What the hippo do you think I'm strangling? Masturbate your bottle?
See, when you go too blue on these, it makes it harder to think about what the actual dialogue is.
No. Say again.
What the hippo do you think I'm strangling? Masturbate your bottle?
But I do know exactly what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm. It's hard not to do the
Can
impression.
I know. Can I steal if that happens?
Well, he gets 3 chances for. If he doesn't get any of them, then sure.
I don't know. I the only thing I can think of is George Clooney in From Dusk Till Dawn. The fuck do you think I want, you little bastard?
Motherfucker. Damn you. God damn. All right, so we'll let Aaron. So you don't know.
I don't know.
Because that's not correct. It's not George Clooney. All right, Aaron, give it to me.
It's man number 1 from the Bunny Man Massacre saying, What the hell you think I'm gonna do? Make some pancakes?
Exactly. Damn it.
What do you think I'm gonna do to you? Making pancakes?
We'll call him Joe.
It might be. Who knows?
It is?
There is man 1, man 2, women 1 through 5 in that movie. There's no actual characterization of anyone.
It's so hard for me not to read it in the impression.
What do you think I'm doing? Make pancakes?
Making pancakes?
We'll get
Making
it.
pancakes?
Now I'm gonna spend
it ready.
I'm gonna spend an extra 10 minutes tomorrow producing that.
What do you think you're gonna do?
Making pancakes?
Making pancakes?
What do you think you're gonna do? Make a
Making pancakes?
Pancakes?
All right, Aaron, I guess it's your turn now. Give me a noun.
Butterfly.
Verb.
Come. Is that a verb? Well, wait. I'm trying to do.
Sure, yeah.
I'm trying to do that.
come.
I'm trying to do the
Now you
Crazy Town song.
come, my lady, come, my lady. Well, either way, I need to know whether I'm spelling it C-O-M-E or C-U-M.
No, wait.
Yeah, COME.
Did I ever tell you guys that when I moved out of the house with Aaron and Curtis and into the second place I lived in college, I had a roommate who I found one day had printed the lyrics to out. I just looked down at this piece of paper, just come my lady, come my lady. You're my honey fly, sugar baby. Times 8 or whatever.
Is this also the same man that talked about how much he got his out by someone that we knew?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now you say C-O-M-E.
I'm Sugar Ray. Crazy Town meant COME, like come here, which I guess is a verb.
Well,
it doesn't seem like come is
to
a verb.
come here. You come here. Come would
You is the subject or noun.
in the
Come.
present.
There's no adverb or adjective.
Well, I'm putting C-U-M-M-I-N-G just to make it funny. Give me another noun.
Oh.
Another noun, badger.
All right, and the quote is, "Hey, butterfly, you're coming on my badger."
Sorority babes and slime bolorama, the imp. I don't know what he said.
That's incorrect, Josh. Since he didn't get any, you can steal.
Hey butterfly, you're coming on my badger.
These are quotes we've said a lot and made fun of a lot in these movies.
Oh my god, I'm still laughing about. I need to print out the lyrics.
Now, on the printed out lyrics, was it C-O-M-E or C-U-M?
I can't for the life of me remember.
Do you know what this one
It
is?
is COME. Has to be.
I
wanna
don't,
take
know, I don't know what this is.
The real quote is, "Hey man, you're standing on my foot." Said
Coolies
by
for
Gruely Light or Gruely Dark. Either
Gruely
one, because they
Dark.
both said it a lot.
Gruely Dark said it for sure.
Hey man, you're standing on my foot. Okay, final one. I don't even
I-
know. Or no, we got-
I washed that one away. It's Josh's turn.
Josh, give me a verb.
Dance.
Give me a noun.
Buttercup.
Give me another noun.
Poop.
Could also be a verb. That's a fun one. Not a lot of words that can be nouns and verbs at the same time. Another noun.
Cookie.
And finally a verb.
Fucking.
My birth dance will be the buttercup of every poop on this cookie fucking in unison.
Yeah.
My birth dance will be the buttercup of every poop in this cookie. Fucking in unison.
Sounds like something Al Swearingen would have said.
Any ideas what that might be?
In unison. No.
I do.
Aaron, take a stab.
Job from Lawnmower Man, who says the sounds of ringing will be the something of my birth.
I'll give you 2.5. It is Job from L Man saying, my birth cry will be the sound of every phone on this planet ringing in unison.
Yes.
Fucking in unison.
Fucking in unison. Finally.
Here.
I need to make that like I need to add that to my Blue Sky profile. The about me is just
The birth dance of the buttercup. Or the actual quote.
yeah, the bird dance of the buttercup.
All right, finally, who's getting this one? Aaron?
It's me.
Give me adjective, noun, noun.
Adjective. Smelly.
Mm-hmm.
Coccyx.
Toxic.
Coccyx, like your tailbone.
Oh, coccyx.
Yes. And you need what? A noun or a tire iron?
All right.
Tire iron.
The quote you came up with is, check out smelly coccyx, wheeze the tire iron.
Check out smelly coccyx. Wheeze, as in wee,
As in wheeze.
or wheezy. Wheeze. We like as in
a
we
verb.
is.
A
We
verb.
apostrophe
Like
S.
wheeze verb.
Can I go for the steal?
Let me think about this. Say it one more time.
Check out smelly coccyx, wheeze the tire iron.
I don't know it.
Josh?
Is it Encino Man?
It is indeed.
Oh, that's why I don't know it.
Is it Brendan Fraser? And is it Check It Out, Stony Bud, Wheeze the Juice?
I'll give you 2.5. It is the monkey boy Brendan Fraser, of course, from Encino Man saying, check out fresh nugs, wheeze the juice.
Fresh Nugs, that was it.
And that's how you play Madman Scientist Libs.
Jared, I need to tell the listener at home that I never saw your arm move to write down any of these points, so no one knows who won.
Oh, fuck. Nobody knows. I'm going to say Josh.
No, it wasn't me. I failed.
Aaron, well, okay, so Aaron went first, so he had 3.
No, we don't. No need to litigate.
It's okay.
It's okay.
He did steal one for just because. Oh, but then you stole back. Tied game.
Yeah.
We all
Actually, you know what? The monkey boy is worth 10 points.
Asterisk.
Going forward, any monkey boy answer in the quiz will be worth 10 points if gotten right. It's like in that game. What's that? You don't know Jack on.
I don't know.
On other people's turns. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, let's talk blades. Blades of steel.
Okay.
Go ahead, because I'm going to go ahead and take a break myself for personal reasons. And hopefully by the time that we're done, I'm done. We'll be done with this.
Well, I have a question that you have to try to answer.
Hold on, wait, Jared. What do you think he's going to do? Make pancakes?
You will be able to hear me piss through the microphone.
What the heck do you think I'm going to do? What is he? What was it?
Make pancakes?
What the heck do you think I'm strangling? Masturbate you both? Josh.
Yeah,
You've now seen Blades 3 times.
I have.
Do you feel better or worse about yourself than you did 6
Worse.
months ago? Yeah?
The third act gets longer and longer every time I have to watch this movie.
It's true. troubling how bad this has become to me because I think back to the first time I saw it and I enjoyed it. So
We were all giggles.
what happened to me? I don't like to think about how my brain has either deteriorated since then or whatever state I was in at that time. Either way, it's troubling to think about.
Yeah.
This was ever at one point enjoyable to me.
Well, how long we've been talking about this movie now?
Well, this is the third time we talked about it, but it's been in our life for about 6 weeks, probably.
Okay, well, the world is a much darker place than it was 6 weeks ago, so that has something to do with it.
That's true.
It's just not a good. It's not a good movie, guys.
It
not
sucks.
not a good movie.
Let me ask you this,
Sucks.
because I did try to take notes so we'd have something to talk about. What the golfer antagonist, I guess.
Roy Schneider.
No, the guy that's like he's the cheater on the course.
Oh, yes.
What is he doing to cheat? I don't understand.
He's dropping the ball wherever he wants. He has a system rigged that he can pull a string and the ball comes down his pants leg and then just drops on a good lie.
Why is it in a string? But then he like picks it up and like throws it. But why is it on a string?
He throws the ball that he actually hit and further into the woods, and then on the edge of the fairway, he drops the ball from his pocket.
Why is it on a string?
So that you don't see him throw a ball out.
But he does though.
He throws one away. He throws the real ball away.
But you're still seeing him throw a ball.
You, the viewer, just like the media literacy that we just had in the first segment, you see it, but the person playing, we'll say Ray, doesn't see him throw the ball. But
see the man in the middle of the wide open fairway throwing a ball into the woods.
Somehow, this is where you
Why
can
isn't
say
he
this
just
is not a
throw
good made movie.
Farther.
Huh?
He's throwing the ball that he hit away because it's a terrible lie.
Yeah, but then he drops it anyway. It doesn't make sense.
It's a different ball. There's ball 1 and ball 2, Jared.
I know.
It's like
what should be happening, but it's not.
He runs up. He runs up.
As the people that made this movie don't know the first fucking thing about golf.
I think that's the only thing they know, which is why
They watch Caddyshack.
But
it's been a while since I've seen Caddyshack. Does Rodney Dangerfield do the ball on a string trick?
He might. I don't remember.
I'm getting conflicting information from brothers here. One says yes, one says no.
Oh, I said he does cocaine.
My point being, you have a very surface level knowledge of the game of golf.
But those tips, though, that 5-minute golf lesson you get, those are good tips.
No, they're not, Jared.
I don't understand the string, why it has to be on a string, and then he just picks it up and throws it again, and it has made no sense to me.
He's not advancing his ball that he's playing. He drives the ball. The ball that he drives is terrible. So as he's walking up, he pulls the string and drops it, and then goes to where the ball actually was hit, and then throws that one away. By the time the other guy gets to his ball that he just hit,
it's an unnecessary step.
No, it's a necessary step so that there's not multiple balls laying around.
They're not going to know that. He's an idiot. Why wouldn't you pick it up and put it in your pocket and not lose a golf ball?
It's a good question.
That's what I'm saying. It's the dumbest.
Now, who's nitpicking?
That's probably a $75 case of golf balls he was playing.
Oh, I'm nitpicking, but I'm not saying it as if this is the writer's intention to red herring.
This is the downfall of our setup where we get a shitty movie and now we're nitpicking. And at least 1.5 of us is inebriated and can't remember the true reason why, because the movie sucks so much ass that I don't want to remember it and want to move on to something else. And now I'm trying to give you specifically what I think should have been the reason why, but probably isn't the reason why, to Josh's point.
Well, this is fresh in my head because I just watched it right before we recorded.
You poor man.
I think The Coroner is funny.
Uh,
I like The Coroner.
sure,
We haven't mentioned The Coroner yet.
sure.
The coroner is ripping off what's his name from Fright Night, the laugh and everything.
I'm
Not Brewster. What's Brewster's friend's name? Eddie.
Punky.
I don't know. I've never seen Fright Night.
What?
It's a blind spot for me.
Oh, brother.
West Virginia's own Chris Sarandon.
Yeah, I
Vehicle?
think I
Fright
have equated it for a long time with the Lost Boys, and I fucking hate the Lost Boys.
Oh no!
Fright Night. So
No,
I think I
you're
tried to
hosting
watch
a
it
horror podcast, and you think Fright Night is Lost Boys.
It's a blind spot for me. It's
okay. Well, we got one for the.
I'll put it on my Halloween horror marathon this year.
And you know what? Part 2 is not too bad, and I'm going to tell you something that might be an unpopular opinion. I like the one that they came out with a couple years back too.
With Colin Farrell.
Rebooted it.
Colin Farrell. Yeah.
Was it a Blumhouse joint?
No, it was before Blumhouse was a thing. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
But it was pretty good.
Blumhouse has been around longer than I think they have.
The Fright Night remake was probably 15 or 16 years old now. So I said just a couple years ago, but no, it's been a while.
It's been 15 years ago.
Yeah, but it was pretty good.
All right, well, I'll put these on my list of actual movies to watch. But yeah, The Coroner, I like the gag of after the first body gets mutilated and they have all the they're just in these like trash bags and they're labeled with like so and so's head. So and there's some that are just question marks. That's kind of funny. And I like it's a good gag, and I like his disposition of being like real sad that he's like, I haven't seen anything like this since the Jimmy John got his arm caught in the thresher or whatever, and he's like, oh, then he gets real sad because he's like, he didn't die on that one, wasn't my case. That made me laugh.
That man in the 90 seconds that he's in the movie is the second best actor.
Oh, he steals the show, and I'm remiss that I did not mention him earlier because he's been in my notes for a while, but I've just been saving it.
But he's just stealing the Evil Ed routine from Fright Night.
Okay, well I'll have to I'll take your word on that because I don't know.
As also seen in the Now Comics adaptation of Fright Night. If you want to really become a big nerd, there used to be a thing called Now Comics that also did the real Ghostbusters that had a Fright Night comic.
Wow.
Anyway, let's talk more about this shitty movie.
Rings my bell. I think we need to also, I don't know if we've been clear enough that the antagonist of this movie is just a lawnmower. It's not a psychopath on a golf course killing people. It's just a sentient lawnmower.
I think we've been clear in our anger.
Yeah, but I don't know.
This is a terrible adaptation of Jaws where a industrial lawnmower is a great white shark.
Did I tell you guys what my favorite part of watching this movie was this time around?
When it ends.
Well, when it ends, when it ended on Tubi, it immediately went into Stephen King's Trucks.
Yeah, that happened to me today.
And I have a good time watching Trucks.
I turned it off, but it seemed okay.
Yeah.
It seemed a-okay compared to what we had just been through.
There was a good palate cleanser.
Producer of the podcast, Katie, says this is one of the only movies that has made her angry, physically upset with anger that we've had to watch multiple times.
Well,
Yeah.
I would take this morning, day, and night over 2 of those Doller films. So I'm sorry, Katie, but
I was gonna say that's on deaf ears for her. So
this is
And Bunny Man. You always have to compare it to Bunny Man.
we've seen work. I mean, her opinion.
honestly,
but
I am not hyperbole right here. This is as bad to me as and no fun. There is no fun. Like Josh said last time, like movies that if the two or three of us were together watching and like riffing on it, it would be fun. No, this is one of those movies where it would not be fun. You would have to injure your brain or your liver so much with substance to make this fun that it's not worth it.
I still have fun with the first.
It's a fucking trauma movie.
It's a bad trauma movie too, but I still enjoy the first.
And Trauma is actually the epitome of movies that are like that. I remember buying a trauma movie, Redneck Zombies, thinking this will be funny. And we had some friends over and we put it on.
I remember.
Not a laugh, not a smile. And that is Trauma. Trauma fucking sucks. I don't like Lloyd Kaufman. I don't like fucking Trauma. And this is just another run-of-the-mill piece of shit Trauma movie.
I appreciate Lloyd, and there's some Trauma out there that I like. But
there's a couple.
the balance.
But he's just there to buy stuff up and distribute it, and he slaps, Uncle Lloyd on there at the beginning with the music and the searchlights, and you just know. And again, you have to be a special kind of fiend to find enjoyment on this, and it's just not there.
It's just not for me.
Yeah,
he is not for me.
I like Toxie. I'll always like Toxic Avenger. That's a good, fun time at the movies.
But it gets back to, and this would be a good segment, not for today because we were going long, but is it distributed or is it original Trauma?
This is distributed, but it's still every bit as bad as a.
And that's what I'm getting at is the majority of it is just distributed by where they buy stuff up.
Right.
And I think that's why, especially if you're not into Toxie, like you just go,
it's all distributed, but it's all the same. Oh, this is a funny horror comedy, and it's not. It never.
Yeah. And that
sucks.
And that's kind of what I said week one with like when I saw Trauma, I expected more, and that's where I think if this were a true Trauma film, it actually might enhance it a little bit because it does need the fucking gore and schlock that you expect from a Trauma film. Like had that been sprinkled in, probably still wouldn't be good, but it'd be better to watch because you'd at least have something, some substance.
Did you guys hit on it when I was away? How like the last seemingly 45 minutes of the movie is played serious?
Yeah, Josh, we were talking about how the ending just keeps getting worse and Act 3 worse and worse.
Yeah, when the Kid Toucher van standing in for the orca comes out,
yes,
just turn it off. If you've somehow managed to stick with this movie that long,
what makes the third act of Jaws so good is you have three really compelling actors acting their fucking asses off in a harrowing situation. And that's what you need to carry the movie through like that. You can't do that with this.
Right. Matt LaFlunk just can't carry it.
No. All right.
What's been awesome is if he was drinking the whole time. Like just had a low ball glass of whiskey.
You know who would have been great? And this is a preview for next week because Eat the Buckle is going to be Blades again. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But my spoiler for next week's discussion is recasting this. And if you put Gulager and all the rest of the 70s TV movie of the week actors that you can think of.
Who?
No one can think of Gulager.
Well, again, this is where if you want to talk shitty, you've seen Return of the Living Dead.
Yes.
He's in that movie.
Okay.
He's the boss.
Okay.
Bert! What are you talking about, Bert? Oh, Bert! You know Gulager is Bert.
Gulager.
You could have made this movie.
I prefer
and stocked it with the 70s TV movie actors. Throw a Martin Balsam in there. Throw in some Kitty Carlisle, whoever. and it would have been more like Airplane.
Don't
This
forget
is
Robert Tony.
who? Robert who?
He's fucking with
What about Sissy Malcolm?
I'm saying real people.
He's talking from the heart.
I'm trying to give the people what they're wanting, but
What about Heather Michalovich?
I never caught her work. I'm sorry. I didn't have ABC growing up.
She
All right. Anyway, do your 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, I think we have pretty much made it clear. But let's do it anyway for posterity, for the wiki page. We're going to count down 3 to 1. We're going to pick the one that loses, the one that eats the buckle, the one that we're going to watch next week. Josh?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure you have it.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
3, 2, 1.
Blades.
All right. And it will be going up against, you guys got your movies?
Yes.
Oh, God. Hang on.
Just ask me. I have my movies ready. Throw caution to the wind. So I have less to edit tomorrow. It's already going to be.
You're 1 and 2. Josh, you're 4, 5, 6. And I'm
right.
7.
I'm pulling it up. Hang on.
It is. It's one of yours, Josh. It's number 5.
Okay. Well, I've been waiting for a long time
Oh, I'm so
to let
worried.
y'all know that we're going to be watching the 1973 television thriller starring William Shatner, The Horror at 37,000 Feet.
What?
Wait, they had a remake of the Twilight Zone?
It is not a remake of The Twilight Zone.
Oh, no.
Ow!
Oh, yeah, that was John Lithgow. And that was in the 80s.
He was in the original one, though.
Yeah, he was the original one. Yeah.
This, if you could believe it, is an entirely different horror movie on an airplane starring William Shatner as a priest.
Yes.
Yeah, what's it
Because
called?
when I think of priests, I think of Jewish Canadian superstar William Shatner.
It is
Hit me with that name one
The
more.
Horror at 37,000 Feet.
The Horror at 37,000 feet.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Chuck Connors, another person that would have been great in Blades.
This movie, I don't see it available on anything, so we'll have to research
Oh,
that.
don't
Wait,
worry.
did they take it
Don't
off?
worry. No, don't worry.
Okay.
I got you.
It was on Tubi.
And Russell Johnson is in this movie. This is going to be great. Paul Winfield's in it. Fucking A. Did I already say Buddy Ebsen's in it? This is going to be fucking awesome.
With his Klubert Schmazigan in it.
It's hard to say.
Klubert Franigan.
What about Lincoln Nashfire?
That was Don Johnson, and no, he's not in this movie.
Jacob Nashfire. Wasn't that Breckenmeyer?
You got Tammy
Lincoln
Grimes from the
We got it in
Stuff.
this. We're getting out of control. All right, check us out on Blue Sky and Gmail at BucklePod at those things. You know what to do. Or don't. Fuck it. Who cares? Save some room for next week. You're going to eat the buckle.
Bye, Buckle Buddies.
Oh man, I can't. We're living on the edge. Darlene Carr from the Jungle Book is in this movie. It's gonna be great. I am editing this out. I don't want to hear this song. But they've been on the edge. Well, now you just started doing Bon Jovi.
Make a mashup, Aaron.
Yeah.
You're producer extraordinaire.
Bye.
Yes, master. Dial 1-800-555-FEAR.